Time for the Maury Povich Show.
Daddy.
Actually, so basically, we have. Would I like to explain it? No, you're good. Okay.
Welcome to the 1000th episode of the Maury Povich Show. We have been on the air for 31 seasons, and tonight, for our 1000th episode, we have a very special story for you. I have here tonight Svetlana Balsak. She has been in a coma for 20 years and is now awake. But, Svetlana, we have some bad news for you. The whole reason you were in a coma is one of your 3 identical twins attacked you and put you in that coma.
None of my children would do such a thing.
Well,
Stranger danger.
Well, you've been asleep for 20 years, and believe me, a lot of stuff has happened. So, but we have each of your children here tonight. We're going to allow you to talk to them now, and then we will reveal who was the culprit and responsible for putting you into a life-threatening coma for over 20 years.
I just can't believe it. Maybe one of my children. It's not possible, Maury.
Why do you think that's not possible? You haven't seen them in 20 years?
But all my children were good children. They would never have hurt the mama.
Well, that may have been true when you went under, but we've seen a lot of that in the years since. We've had a lot of episodes around children gone bad. But without further ado, we're going to bring out the first of your identical triplets for you to talk to and see if they were the ones that put you under. All right, we have your first child, Crimea. All right, Crimea. So, do you deny being the one that put your mother, your poor dear mother, into a coma?
Not only did I not do it, but if you think I'm going to stand here and be belittled by this Dr. Phil knockoff, you can catch me outside.
Well, we need you here, and your contract demands that you be on stage.
All right, fine. Hey, Ma, why don't you take some of these pills? Oh, I mean breath mints. Breath mints. Crimea.
You were always my good son.
Oh yeah, those are good breath mints. Take a few.
Hey, we'll hold on those for you until after the show, shall we?
No, you should take a few of those yourself.
We'll get those checked out. Svetlana. All right. Is there anything else you want to say to Crimea before we bring out?
Listen, not only do I not commit crimes, I am a grade D student. Straight B's. That means I'm passing. I think.
You were always so smart.
Yeah, what happened was once one of the other triplets put you into the coma and no one was there to do my homework, so then I went from A's to D's. So now here I am. I can't even tell you the things that I had to do to get these grades up.
I should have been there for you.
Should have been there, Ma. Take the mints.
We're in a coma, Svetlana. It's not your fault.
Okay.
All right. I think it's time we bring out your second child, Belarus.
It's Belarusi.
Belarusi.
Oh, sure, now he's hugging.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you here. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought you were done for, Mom.
All right, the studio audience is starting. They're starting to switch channels here. Why don't you have a seat and tell us why you were not the one to put your mother into a coma?
I just love my mother so much. I would never do that to her. I love her so much. I love her more than either of my fellow triplets.
I did your fellow identical triplets.
Yeah. Yeah. I was always her favorite because I loved her the most.
Listen, Belarusi, just because you can jump higher than the rest of us doesn't mean that you're the favorite. You know what, Mom? Why don't you take some of the mints? Why don't you take a couple of mints?
Don't trust the mints.
After the show.
You
After the show, Svetlana.
Yeah,
we'll have show
both of
1001.
Both of you can have a couple of mints, all right?
No. All right. Is there anything you want to discuss with your favorite son, Belarusi?
You wouldn't have let anything happen to me.
Of course not. Of course not. I was there every day. For 20 years I was there every day. I promise.
Except for that one day where you learn how to do. Oh. Stick the mince bun.
All right. I think it's time we bring out your third child. Ukraine.
It is Ukraine. Hello, mother. I love you so much. Hello, mother. Oh, hello, brothers. Hello, Maury. Hello, studio audience. I'm very happy to see you here today.
It is very unusual for identical twins to have different sexes.
Yes. but my
Gender
Ukrainian
is a construct. We are discovering this all the time, that there is no real sex assigned at birth. It is still
Ukrainian
gimmick.
was always my strongest child, able
Yes.
to rip the tops off of bottles in a single bound. So strong.
Very
so
strong,
good.
very strong.
Strong enough to put you in a coma.
I would never do such a thing. I use my strength to protect my mother.
Alright, so we have the strong one, Ukraine. We have the loving one, Belarusi. And we have
Touch me.
the sensitive one.
My babies.
How come you said their name but you didn't say my name?
It's Crimea.
Crimea.
I'm afraid to get it wrong again.
Afraid to get it wrong.
It's Crimea.
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 Crimea. Crimea.
Crimea.
Crimea. Alright. Well, alright, so we have here before you the ball sack triplets. One of them was responsible for putting their mother into a coma.
I know you, none of you would. This would never have happened.
Thank you, Mama.
All right.
Thank you, Mama.
Well, we have a fortune teller, a woman who can see the past, who has come forward and says she knows who committed this crime. And after this commercial message, we'll be back with the answer.
185 what walk into a bar?
Priests.
Priests?
185 priests walk into a bar and the bartender says, well, bless me, I hope you order something.
185 priests walk into a bar and say, we'll take wine. The bartender says, how will water do?
185 priests walk into a bar and the bartender says, no free communion, no free wine here.
185 priests walk into a bar and then they turn around and leave because there are no kids there. I'm Catholic.
185 priests walk into a bar. Bartender asks, what do you want to drink? Bloody Mary.
185 priests walk into the bar. Bartender says, what would you like to drink? Said, nothing, I'm trying to kick that habit. 185 priests walk into the bar. Bartender says, what do you want to drink? Says, none.
185 priests walk into a bar and bartender says, oh, you all are looking pretty hot under the collars.
All right, back from our commercial break. As you recall, we have Svetlana Balsack here, who's been in a coma for almost 20 years. We have her 3 children, her identical triplets, the Balsacks. We have Crimea,
Crimea!
who is still, after 20 years, and after possibly murdering his mother, is still in high school.
Murdering?
Well, not murdering.
No, I don't murder her. She's obviously not been murdered.
Attempted murder.
You can't get my name right. It makes me think you can get the crime.
Don't touch those pills.
They're mints, Ma. Have a mint. Love
We have
mints.
Belarusi, who claims to love his mother like no other.
I do. I love you more than anything, Mom. Way more than these two.
And we have Ukraine, the strong one. So, studio audience, we're going to give you a chance to pick who you think did it. Was it Crimea?
Crimea!
Oh, okay. Not Crimea. You think it was Belarusi, the loving one? Or was it Ukraine, the strong one?
Yeah.
For which gender is just a construct. All right. All right. We
They will
have.
never know.
We're ready to bring out our fortune teller, our soothsayer, our prognosticator of events of the past, the great and wondrous Mike.
Not the great Mike. It's the great
The great
It's a
Mike.
great Mike. It is a great Mike.
You can look into these souls and you can tell which one of these committed the crime of harming the mother, putting her.
Maybe I beat them all with shoe now.
Mama, no.
Stay on it. There'll be time for shoeing later.
Maybe if I had beaten them, this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Mom, calm down. Have some mints.
Yeah, how about me?
Great Mike.
The problem is, the check did not clear.
Oh,
No,
that's the same.
It don't work for nothing.
What's it gonna take, Mike, for you to give us the answer?
I don't know, you tell me. These.
Yeah.
Get him, Mom. Get him, Mom. Get him, Mom.
Thank you, folks. Please return for our 1001 episode where we solve the murder of Squirrely Balsack.